Only touch greatness.
What up, though? What up, though, world? You know who it is. And if you don't, stop acting like you don't know. It's Capo Cashis, a.k.a. Cashis, man. You remember me, man. Shady Capo. Bogus brand. That's how we doing it right now for the 2023. And I'm coming up next on this episode of I Only Touch Greats. Stay tuned. Let's get it.
For sure. Prince, go ahead, bud.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just glad to even talk about this, man. Coming from, from Cali and then coming, from the Mecca, Chicago, like, what was one of your favorite songs, like, that you can remember as a kid that you'd be like, yo, this is why I love hip hop?
Let's see. What's a song as a kid? That's a good one. It was a bunch of songs. If I go from California, I'm gonna have to go with some of Doggy Style, like the Shiznit. It like that shit blew my mind. Like as a kid, I'm like, and he's like, he's freestyling that, and I'm like, that's crazy. And something from the crib, it would have to be Twister, but also Common, the Resurrection CD. The whole Resurrection, like that made me really understand what hip hop was about for me. Like he broke down all the different things, and he was coming from where I was coming from, but he wasn't even kicking it gangster, but his lifestyle was like gangbang. So that showed me like you could be one way but do music a different way. So I think that's what really made me fall in love with the Resurrection album. That was it for me right there.
Yeah, that's hard because everybody forgets about how Resurrection album was. That Resurrection was go for real.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like round 04, you know what I'm saying? You about to get signed, you know what I mean? From Shady. Like, how was it like, how was your first, meeting with him? Like, how was it like, was you like, oh shit, this boy just came out of nowhere?
It's Eminem, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
right.
I'm just like everybody else. I'm like, like, damn. And at that point, M was like at his peak, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, this is what's up. So I was more, I felt grateful, like, man, like, like no matter what, I felt like I had arrived. Like, all right, now I'm in the spot where I earned the respect where I'm supposed to be at. So meeting M, and then the first day I saw him, I did 7 songs. And he was like, man, all these songs is crazy. Like, he couldn't believe it. And then we just stayed in the studio for mad longer, and then we just started doing more songs. So, like, my first time meeting him was like, it exceeded my expectations. You know what I mean? Because I was nervous at first. Nobody smoked in his studio but me. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do my thing. Like, and he's like, man, go ahead and let Cashis do his thing. And I went there and, smoked and did all these songs. And like a couple of, like, the next time I came out, I did You Don't Know. You know what I mean? It went just like that. Like, it was crazy, man. It was a great feeling with him. Straight up.
Right. How was it even just, y'all's chemistry on working on You Don't Know? And how was it like you with the man himself? Like, how was his ethics like in the studio? Like, what was some of his, some of you be like, yo, that's crazy, like over the head.
What's something he taught you?
Just don't take it too serious. Go with the flow. Don't take it too serious. Because the first day I did all these songs, and I didn't know if he liked the songs or not. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, am I doing this like too street? Should I be attacking it from a different approach? And I wrote a letter and put it in the studio room. And I guess because he leaves the studio at a certain time, he treated it like a job. He come in and then he don't stay later, whatever is undone, that's it. So he'd come back to it the next day. Where I would stay in the studio all day and all night, like I'm just gonna work. So I stayed later. And then the next day he hit me like, yo, them songs was crazy. Like, them shits blew my mind. Like, nah, you good. Like, I don't need to tell you what to do. Just do what you do. I just like what you do. And don't worry about it. You don't have to do a million songs. Just just do whatever you feel that's gonna come out right, and it's gonna come out right like it's doing. And that removed all pressure from me until this day from going into a studio, because all I have to do is just do what I naturally feel. Like that was the best thing I think that someone on that level could tell any artist, because I could write a song like Eminem, and that don't mean that it's gonna impact the same way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's style is different and unique, but if you just express your true self, it's gonna come out. And you know, and having somebody like that believe in you, dog, I mean, think I can do anything, man. You know, I could probably fly. You know what I'm saying? At that point, for real, you know.
Right.